Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be doing for you a first impression review on this Healthy Skin Harmony Miracle Foundation from Max Factor. And this guy here is the newest addition to their foundation family. And the shade I'll be testing out today is in Light Ivory 40, which was the lightest shade I could buy in store. But when I went online, there's actually a shade lighter than this one, and it's called Pear Beige. But unfortunately I couldn't see that one in store. It was not even on a display, so I grabbed this one. So here, let's hope the shade matches me. So just before I go ahead and start, I'm just going to read you what Max Factor says about this foundation. And they say that this foundation is a multitasking product that will help you achieve a flawless and radiant healthy skin in one application. Better for your skin than no foundation, with 24-hour hydration SPF 20. Better for your skin than no foundation. Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, it's meant to provide 24-hour hydration for nourished skin, all absorbers for shine control with added vitamins, and adapts to your skin needs throughout the day. So I have already primed my face with Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer. So just quickly before I go ahead, I do have dry skin on my cheeks, on my forehead, on my chin, but I do get oily, well, not very oily, shiny around my nose area, and I also have quite a sensitive skin. Oh wow, it's quite, the scent is strong. It has a really strong scent. Oh, I wonder if that's gonna be good for my sensitive skin. The consistency is not very thick, but it's not too liquidy. It's like kind of a moisturizer's consistency. So let's just see how that applies. So as always, I'm just gonna use my sponge to apply it. Hopefully you can see. Oh, the shade's gonna be too dark. Oh no. Wow, the scent is quite strong. I can feel it. I can smell it when I apply it on my face, definitely. It applies really nicely and blends quite nicely as well. But the shade is too dark, I can tell you straight away. It's definitely too dark. Let's see. So I've used 2 pumps for all of my face, and it looks really nice. It blended really nicely. It melted into my skin. It doesn't seem to be like sitting on top of the skin. It gave me a really nice subtle satin finish. But yeah, it's like it's just melted in my skin, definitely. Looks very natural, but the coverage is, I would say, medium the most. Yeah, medium would be the most I think you can get out of it. Yeah, so it is a very natural looking foundation. I can smell the scent I can smell it definitely. So the scent is there. Let's hope it doesn't break me out. Actually, it's oxidizing as well. I could just look at it and it's even darker than it was when I first applied it. So that's something to keep in mind. But it just, the way it sits on your skin looks really nice, you can see. And the finish is really nice as well. Oh, I wish I had a good shade. Damn! The foundation has been on for about 3 hours, and I must say I really like the way it sits on my skin. It still has that really nice satin finish, but not as much when I've applied it first. It hasn't sunk into my fine lines. I forgot to mention the first time around, it is a bit tacky, it transfers a bit, so that's something to keep in mind. The scent has faded away. It's a tiny bit of it, it's still there, but it's not as strong as when I first applied the foundation. And also the way it looks, it hasn't really, it just looked really nice. My skin looks really nice and healthy and glowy. It definitely doesn't look dry, which is a really good thing. My nose area doesn't look any more shinier than it would any other time, so it kind of works well so far after 3 hours. I know it's been only 3 hours, but at the moment it works well on my dry skin, and it seems to work well on my oily shiny area. So I'm gonna probably, next update I'm gonna do is gonna be my final update. So I'll see in a bit. So at this point it's been about 8 hours since I've put the foundation on. Sorry if I look a bit like a potato, but oh well. So the foundation has kind of melted away. It doesn't definitely come off around my chin area. It doesn't, as in, it doesn't look cakey. It hasn't like separated, but it has definitely like faded away. So the coverage has definitely gone down to what it was. So it got a lot of stuff, redness peeking through. Also, my shiny area looks quite shiny as well, but not a big amount of shiny. So I guess if you had oily skin, you could have powdered away. You could have powdered, but what is worrying is that it kind of melted away. So I would say oily skins, maybe stay away from it. I would say the dry to normal skins, you would enjoy this foundation if you can find the right match. Because that is quite interesting with the shades. Apart that, yeah, I wish it kind of stayed longer on the skin, but it didn't fade away. As I said, it didn't fade away really horribly like some of the foundations can be looking really dry and very it could separate like on you. The whole time I had it on, it didn't settle in my fine lines, which I am so impressed about. I hope you still enjoyed this first impression review, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. So take care.